All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to cut through all the noise, all the hype, and talk about how organizations can actually succeed with artificial intelligence. Move from just talking about it to getting real results. So let's just get right to it. I mean, you've seen it, right? The excitement for AI is absolutely massive, but the reality? Well, the reality is that actually making it work is incredibly tough. So many projects kick off with these huge promises, but then they just fizzle out. Why is that?
Well, that difference between all the AI hype and the actual tangible business results, that's what people in the industry call the implementation gap. Think of it like a canyon where amazing ideas go to get lost. It's the first big hurdle we've got to figure out how to cross.
So, how do you build a bridge over that canyon? You might think the answer is just, better tech, a fancier algorithm, but that's not it at all. The real solution, the thing that actually works, is having a better roadmap, a plan, something that turns those big, lofty AI dreams into steps you can actually take.
Okay, so let's talk about one of the best roadmaps out there. It's a really powerful model from IBM, and they call it the AI Ladder. This is exactly the kind of framework we're talking about, a step-by-step guide designed for big organizations trying to make AI work for real.
Just like the name suggests, think of it as literally climbing a ladder. You can't just jump to the top rung, right? Each step has to be built on the one below it. And the whole philosophy behind this is so simple, but it's absolutely crucial. You can't have good AI without good data, period. Your AI is only ever going to be as smart as the data you feed it.
And what's so great about this ladder is how it breaks this huge, intimidating process into 4 really clear stages. It's genius. First, you collect. You have to get your hands on high-quality data. Then you organize it. You can't just have a messy pile of data. It needs to be structured and governed so people can trust it and find it. Third, you analyze it. This is where you start turning all that raw information into actual intelligence. And then, and this is the big one, you infuse it. You take those AI insights and you bake them right into your everyday workflows. That's how you go from just having data to actually doing something smart with it.
And here's a really important point. This isn't some rigid, you have to do it exactly this way kind of thing. It's super versatile. I mean, think about it. Whether you're in finance, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, it doesn't matter. The core ideas of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and then infusing AI into what you do, those principles apply everywhere.
Okay, so having a great framework like the AI Ladder is huge, but it's only half the battle. The real transformation, the thing that separates the winners from the losers, requires a totally different way of thinking, a whole paradigm shift. It's not just about what you add to your business, it's about how you build your business from the ground up.
Let's look at the 2 ways to think about this. On one side, you have what we can call plus AI. This is where you just sort of bolt AI onto your existing processes. It's an add-on. But on the other side, you've got AI plus. This is totally different. This is where AI is the core foundation of your entire business. You don't just automate a few tasks, you redesign the whole company around intelligence. It's like the difference between using a GPS app on your phone versus actually being a self-driving car. One is a helpful tool, the other is a complete transformation.
And that quote right there, that really hits the nail on the head. For this to work, AI can't just be a project that the tech team is working on. It has to seep into every corner of the organization, become part of its culture, its DNA. It has to be how everyone thinks.
So how do you get AI into the company's DNA? Well, you need something called AI literacy. And this is huge. It means that everybody, not just the data scientists, needs to get what AI is all about. People in marketing, in finance, in operations, everyone needs to understand how this technology is going to change their job and the business as a whole. Once you have that, you're on your way to becoming a truly intelligent enterprise. Okay, so we've got the framework. That's our AI ladder. And we've got the mindset. That's the whole AI plus philosophy. So the big question is, how do you actually do it? What are the key things you need to have in place to make this whole vision a reality? It really boils down to these 4 key enablers. First, you've got to pick the right projects, ones that have high value and that you can actually measure. No more science experiments for the sake of it. Second, you need the right tech, stuff that's scalable and flexible. You don't want to get locked into something that can't grow with you. Third, you have to establish a solid, ethical data foundation. We'll come back to that. And finally, you have to be committed to always learning and modernizing, because this stuff changes fast. And that brings us right back around to where we started, doesn't it? The foundation, that first step on the ladder. Taking care of your data, being a good steward of it, isn't just a technical problem anymore. It's a moral one. It's an ethical imperative. If you want to build AI that people can trust, and you absolutely should, this is non-negotiable.
So let's just pull this all together. It's like a three-legged stool. You've got the framework, the AI ladder, which gives you the how-to. It makes AI a real discipline. Then you have the mindset, the AI plus idea, which is your why. That's what drives the cultural change. And holding it all up is the foundation of data and ethics. That's what makes sure your AI is trustworthy, sustainable, and actually serves people well.
You know, when you get all those pieces working together, something really profound happens. The organization stops being a company that just uses tech. Instead, it becomes this intelligent ecosystem, a place where making smart, data-driven decisions is just second nature. It's like breathing. We're not talking about a simple upgrade here. This is a whole new way of being.
So the question to leave you with is this, and it's the most important one. Is your organization just adding AI, or is it being architected by it? Are you just sprinkling some tech on top of the old way of doing things? Or are you fundamentally rebuilding your business around intelligence? Because how you answer that question, well, that's what's going to separate the companies that thrive from the ones that get left behind.